What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. We got to go over the crypto market right now, but before we do that, please hit the like button and subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section. It really helps me out immensely for the YouTube algorithm. And also check out the links in the description for a free stock with Robinhood, Webull, and Public.com. Now let's get straight to it. So as you can see, Bitcoin's dominance right up here at the top is 43.8% compared to Ethereum at 18.8%. Bitcoin is still predominantly more dominant than everything right now, but it's losing some of its dominancy right now to Ethereum just by a little bit. The altcoins are starting to become a little bit more dominant inside the crypto market. Now, as you can see, Bitcoin right now, $45,000 and 548. So that's a lot right now, but we are down 1.68% in the last 24 hours, and Ethereum now at $3,128, down 2.49% in the last 24 hours, and Cardano here at $2.01, 5.43% in the last 24 hours. So we're doing fairly all right now in the crypto market, but everything's kind of rebounding right now because we just now got rejected with Bitcoin at the resistance. We got rejected at a lot of these cryptos right now, but you know how it is. We got to retest the support and then come back with more momentum than last time, so then we can continue to rise past this resistance back up to 46,000 and then eventually passing the $48,000 resistance with Bitcoin and eventually all the way past 50K. So that's the goals right now for Bitcoin, but we're going to go over right now what we have going on as for news inside the crypto market. Now, massive wake-up call. Crypto faces a growing legal crackdown, and this has been ongoing for like the past few months. Like they've been trying to do these enforcements on crypto and trying to put all these regulations on us. So anyways, the enforcement actions are fueling debate about how cryptocurrency players fit into the financial regulations. So federal regulators are pursuing cryptocurrency startups in court and striking a growing number of illegal settlements for rule violations, triggering complaints from the industry and sympathetic lawmakers who say it threatens a growing sector of the economy. So over the past month alone, the Securities and Exchange Commission, which is the SEC, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and the Treasury Department announced more than $120 million in penalties aimed at digital currency exchanges and other service providers that officials said weren't complying with federal markets regulations and anti-money laundering requirements. So several states also escalated their own crypto enforcement crackdowns this summer. So they're still doing more regulations and they're still charging more fees to all of these exchanges and these crypto innovators. So CFTC Commissioner Dan Bikorzit, whatever you want to call him, said in an interview that some cryptocurrency companies believe the rules don't apply to them. He said regulators are now vigorously pursuing legal action to protect customers, ensure market integrity, and prevent systemic risk. So SEC Chair Gary Gensler also warned this month that crypto was rife with fraud, scams, and abuse, and that his agency was prepared to use its authority as far as they go to police the market. So they're really trying to crack down on crypto altogether as a whole. This should serve as a massive wake-up call to the crypto industry, said Charlie Cooper, a former CFTC chief operating officer now with software and blockchain technology firm R3. A policy or a posture of ignoring Washington or showing disdain for Washington will ultimately be a failed strategy. That's what he said. So the enforcement actions are fueled debate about how cryptocurrency players fit into financial regulations. Federal regulators say the new digital currency platforms must adhere to existing rules, but industry players counter that it's not that simple and that it's time for Congress to pass new laws that are more tailored to crypto, which they do need to do, honestly, in my opinion. Now, this regulation by enforcement that we're seeing is not the way to go because it doesn't create good policy, said Kristen Smith, who advocates for the cryptocurrency industry as executive director of the Blockchain Association. So regulators, in particular the SEC, think that the laws and regulations are crystal clear and that they're very easy to interpret. But for those of us on the other side of the table that are working in the industry and its ecosystem, the laws aren't clear and it's very difficult to figure out how to apply them. And they really aren't that clear. They mean that it's clear to them because they don't know much about crypto. So when they make a crypto law, they're not doing it based on the technologies of blockchains. They're doing it based on the technologies of the financial system, the current financial economy. But they know nothing about the financial economy of crypto. So when they make these, regulations, they're making it like they're doing it for the stock market. The stock market and crypto are two completely different things. So you can't treat the both as the same ways. But anyways, the market value of Bitcoin and other digital currencies hit $2 trillion again this week, meaning the stakes have never been higher for companies looking to enter the space. The movement has also spawned a whole sector of decentralized finance apps. Now, anyways, speaking about how this $2 trillion opportunity is here, we already know the number one retail giant, Walmart, is now seeking to hire a digital cryptocurrency lead. So the company is looking for someone to develop its digital cryptocurrency strategy and product roadmap. So over here it says Walmart, the largest U.S. retailer by total sales, is looking to hire a digital currency and cryptocurrency product lead. They can hire me. I'll definitely take that job on. But anyways, according to the retailer's career page, the new role seeks to provide leadership with ways to identify technology and customer trends. So they're pretty much looking for someone to look for different cryptos and stuff, probably maybe to invest with some Walmart money or trying to accept crypto as a payment, you know. But anyways, this is the whole job description that they have here. Are you passionate about digital currencies and driven by opportunities to scale new products and businesses? As one of the largest retailers and e-commerce companies, Walmart enables broad set of payment options for its customers. Now, that is a huge statement. That means that they're looking to make this as a form of payment. As digital currency, cryptocurrency lead at Walmart, you will be responsible for developing the digital currency strategy and roadmap. As an expert in digital currencies, as cryptocurrency and blockchain related technologies, you will drive the vision for the product and capabilities roadmap. You will provide the leadership to identify technology and customer trends and the investments needed to build on those trends. So basic qualifications, bachelor's degree, guess I won't be able to do it. 10 plus years of experience in product or program management, technology, commercialization, and or technology, guess I won't be able to do that. Experience with the cryptocurrency ecosystem and related technologies, experience in developing strategy and the execution roadmap. So they're looking for someone that is a very, very qualified, like, and not many people, well, not there's probably a lot of people that are qualified for it, but you have to have 10 plus years of experience in product or program management. So it's pretty much 10 plus years inside the technology sector with your bachelor's degree. So that's one thing, and also being very heavy on crypto. So it's a very select few people that can do this, but people can still apply for this. So anyways, according to the retailer's career page, blah, 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 investments needed to build on those existing trends will also be advised by the Bentonville ARC-based crypto product lead. Part of the role's remit includes driving the retail giant's digital currency strategy. Identifying crypto-related partnerships and investments will also be part of the role. 2 years ago, Walmart applied for a patent on a price-stable crypto similar to Facebook's nascent project called the Libra. So they have a patent on Libra coin. So Walmart has also experimented with distributed ledger technology for non-financial uses, such as tracking, DRUGS and food along with the supply chain. So earlier this year, Walmart created a fintech unit called Hazel. The move signaled the big box retailer has not lost. Let's repeat that. The move signaled the big box retailer has not lost its appetite for a piece of the consumer finance pie since its unsuccessful attempt to get a U.S. bank charter in the early 2000s. So if Walmart does this, this is going to be very groundbreaking. Right now, Amazon is also hiring someone for the same position. So it looks like all of the large, retail giants and online stores are really trying to get ahead of this. They're trying to be top dogs when it comes to crypto. So hopefully, this works out. This is going to be big for Walmart. It's going to be big for crypto. That means a lot of money is going to be flowing through because, Walmart is one of the most, wealthiest companies out there. So next thing, TikTok partners with crypto-powered music streaming platform Audius. So now TikTok is getting on the crypto wave. So according to Audius co-founder and chief product officer Forrest Browning, roughly 95% of users have no idea that blockchain is even involved. So music sharing protocol Audius became one of the first streaming platforms to partner with TikTok, allowing users to directly share tracks to the popular app. In a Monday announcement, Audius said it had partnered with TikTok in the creation of a new feature called TikTok Sounds. According to a Rolling Stone interview, the Audius co-founder and chief product officer Forrest Browning, the integration will allow users to export songs created with the protocol to use TikTok with one click in an effort to streamline the process. So though Audius claims it seeks to leverage blockchain technology to reward content creators as well as increase transparency on payouts to artists, the integration with TikTok seems to be more about the music rather than pushing messages about cryptocurrency or decentralized finance. According to Browning, roughly 95% of Audius users have no idea that the blockchain is even involved. So they're not really trying to do this to innovate with crypto. They're just trying to help out artists and then people on the platform of TikTok. So, it's still good for crypto and it's also good for the people using the platform. Now, approaching 1 billion monthly active users, TikTok reported in July that 75% of its users based in the United States discover new artists through the app. Audius now has roughly 5 million monthly active users after a October launch, with many of its governance tokens allocated to creators based on the number of streams they generate. So TikTok currently does not allow users to receive performance royalties from streaming music, but instead offers opportunities for exposure and engagement with fans. Now, I want to say something about that. It says TikTok does not currently allow users to receive performance royalties from streaming music. Now, TikTok does pay artists depending on what kind of distribution platform that you use. And I use DistroKid. And as you can see, it says 22 cents made with TikTok of all time. So TikTok doesn't really pay that much. And most of my money, it comes from Spotify and Apple Music, iTunes, all that. But if you want to support me, definitely check me out on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all that. I have a lot of different music on there, so you can check it out. Find something that you like. And yeah, not much money made off of the music because, music streaming is not that, profitable. Let's be honest. I got like 100 and something thousand, views and everything, but unfortunately it does not pan out to be that much money. As you can see, total 129,000 between both of my accounts, my Beats channel and then my music, and it's only about $310. So definitely check that out and support me on there, and it will definitely help me out immensely. And definitely hit the like button on this video too. That'll help me out for the YouTube algorithm. But yeah, TikTok, pays a little bit of money. But yeah, TikTok and Audius now doing this for music streamers and also for artists. This is going to help out both people, and it's going to help out TikTok's platform as well as crypto. So lots of good news there. The next thing we want to talk about, though, is right here. Crypto platform hit by $600 million heist. I know you all heard about that. They just now asked the hackers to become its chief security advisor. Literally, that is such a terrible decision because yes, they hacked, and yes, they took the money, but they're still hackers. Yes, they had the ability to get past their security analysis, but now if they create your security protocols, now they know exactly how to continue to steal the money from the people. So I definitely disagree with this, but some people agree with it. So anyways, cryptocurrency platform Poly Network was hit with a major attack last week, which saw the hackers make off with more than $600 million worth of tokens. In a bizarre twist, the hacker has now returned most of the stolen money, but is withholding more than $200 million of the funds until everyone is ready. So they're still holding $200 million on ransom. So I just wouldn't trust them like this. But Poly Network is trusting him to become their security advisor. That's kind of fishy right there. So anyways, Poly Network promised the hacker a $500,000 bounty for the restoration of user funds and even invited them to become its chief security advisor. This is like the worst thing that you could do. I mean, it just makes no sense, but I don't understand. How do you let this person hack you and then you're like, I'll give you $500K and hire you as my security advisor? Anyways, this is just crazy. So I don't know. They say we fully respect Mr. White Hat's thoughts, and to express our gratitude, we still transfer this 500,000 bounty to a wallet address approved by Mr. White Hat for him to use it at his own discretion. So he hacks them. He gives a little bit of the money back. They're like, all right, you gave a little bit back, so here's 500K for you, and we'll hire you as our security advisor. We just want our 200 million back. Even if you don't give us back that 200 million, here's your 500K, and you can still be our security advisor, so we can continue to steal more of our people's money. That's kind of how I see it. But anyways, let's move on to the next one. This is kind of a crazy story right here. But anyways, the Tether controversy explained. So what if a digital currency wipeout could injure or even destroy the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem? Lately, there's been a focus on stablecoins, the quiet players of the cryptocurrency space. So questions about stablecoins, particularly one called Tether, have been knocking around in financial crisis circles for months. Are they as stable as they ought to be? A vocal group of people, including the likes of Jim Cramer, Nori Rubini, however you say that name, podcasters Bennett Tomlin and Cass Pianci, and some other people, have raised questions about Tether as a possible systematic risk to the cryptocurrency ecosystem. On August 9th, Tether put out an attestation about its reserves, a way of reassuring users that the most popular stablecoin is, well, stable. Anyways, the attestation seems unlikely to reassure Tether's most vocal critics, some of whom fear that its real use to keep the price of Bitcoin high. The company has also been investigated by the New York Attorney General for claims around its backing and settled with the NYAG earlier this year. As part of the settlement, Tether is prohibited from doing business in New York State, the capital of the U.S. financial world. So they're literally prohibited from doing business in New York. And there's a lot of talk about Tether. There's a lot of scam work going on with it. So anyways, a lot of bad stuff going on here. But fears around stablecoins aren't just limited to Tether. After months of hemming and hawing from regulators, Chair of the U.S. Securities SEC Commission Gary Gensler has now clearly asked for more authority to regulate cryptocurrency. We have a role as a nation to protect those investors against fraud. So I feel like when they make these regulations, make them against the things that you're attacking. You're attacking stablecoins, you're attacking Tether and stuff like that because they're more so of a security than an actual crypto. Tether's more of a security. It's a stable coin. So, go after that. Make the regulations for stable coins specifically, not for crypto. But now they're doing it all for crypto because of, what stable coins have been doing. So, anyways, hopefully this can all pan out. But, there's so much controversy around Tether that I just wouldn't want to use it myself because there's just too much with it. I know the USDT pairs with everything. I use it for stuff like that. Sheep to USDT, those USDT, Bitcoin to USDT, Ethereum to USDT, whatever. But I would never leave money inside Tether. Use it to transfer, but never just leave it sitting there in Tether. But anyways, they didn't Tether get into trouble recently. So why don't we just go through a quick history? If you want a less abridged version, journalist Amy has put together an exhaustive timeline. This Men's Journal article today also gives you some history. So we're going to go on that small timeline here so then we can kind of see everything that happened with Tether. So in 2012, iFinex Incorporated, the company that is to become the parent company of Bitfinex, and Tether is founded in Hong Kong like its parent company. Bitfinex is registered in British Islands. So 2013, Bitfinex incorporates in Hong Kong. So over there, the cryptocurrency exchange is run by the Triad, blah, blah, blah. So down here, you can see in 2014, they have their whole timeline pretty much. Everything that Tether has ever done is over here. Tether Limited registers in Hong Kong. The very first Tethers are minted according to the OMI, blah, blah, blah. It keeps on going. Tether claims it has been hacked inside 2016. So over here, first let's go over here. All right, so the first hack right here is right here. Bitfinex is hit inside 2015, May 22nd, with its first hack. The exchange claims it lost 1,500 Bitcoin, which is worth 400K at that time, or at the time right now, anyways. When it's hot, wallets were breached. Or at that time, I mean. But yeah, when it's hot, wallets were breached. The amount represents about 0.05% of the company's total holdings. Bitfinex says it will absorb the loss. So anyways, in 2015, Tether issues 500,000 USDT, bringing the total supply to 950,000. So we have more stuff going on in 2016. The U.S. Commodity Futures Traded Commission fines Bitfinex $75,000 for offering illegal off-exchange financed retail commodity transactions in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, and for failing to register as a futures commission merchant as required by the Commodity Exchange Act. In response, Bitfinex moves its crypto funds from an Audius account to the multi-signature wallet protected by BitGo. Now, August 2nd, 2016, Bitfinex claims it has been hacked again when 119,000 Bitcoin worth $72 million at the time vanished. This is one of the largest hacks in Bitcoin's history, second only to MTGOX, a Tokyo exchange that lost $650,000 or 650,000 Bitcoin in 2014. So Bitfinex never reveals the full details of the breach Chapter 8. All right, so over here, we got more attacks. Bitfinex inside 2016 of August 6th, Bitfinex is unstable to absorb the losses of the attack. The exchange announces a 36% haircut across the board for its customers. It even takes funds from those who were not holding any Bitcoin at the time of the hack. So down here, we have more stuff going on. August 10th, 2016. After having been shut down for a week after the highs, Bitfinex resumes trading and withdrawals on its platform. Meanwhile, Zane Tackett, the exchange community director, announces on Reddit that Bitfinex is offering a bounty of 5% worth of $3.6 million for any information. Now, 2016, it announces in 2016, August 16th, it announces that it is engaging Ledger Labs, a blockchain forensic firm founded by Ethereum creator, and then more stuff going down here. October 12th, 2016, Bitfinex tries to reach out to the hacker. Unsuccessful, I guess. We would like to have the opportunity to securely communicate you, blah, blah, blah. October 13th, Bitfinex announces that its largest BFX token holders have agreed to exchange over 20 million. So it worked a little bit. But then we have some more stuff. Now, this is another hack that happened. So March 31, correspondent bank Wells Fargo cuts off services to Bitfinex and Tether. So they cut them off. They're like, no, we're not dealing with y'all. Y'all are just too much of a headache for us. And then, basically, moral of the story is Tether has so many different, scams going on, so many different hacks that have went on with Tether, and it just happens over and over and over and over again, so much that this whole page is filled with information about hacks. Now, I don't even want to go over it all because it's too many hacks. I mean, I'd have to make a whole video and it'd probably end up being an hour long going over all these hacks and all the different things that happen in Tether. So much has happened in Tether. So I'm just going to leave it there. Let you guys decide what you want to do with Tether. I don't use Tether. I mean, if I use Tether, it's because I'm using Qcoin and they have the pairs. They have all the trading pairs with Tether. So that's the only time I ever use it, whenever I'm using it as a trading pair. But anyways, Argo Blockchain becomes first climate positive cryptocurrency mining company and releases climate strategy. So Argo leads the charge to a sustainable crypto economy and becomes the first climate positive cryptocurrency. Very good news there. Now, they are a global leader in sustainable blockchain infrastructure. So shout out to them with doing the whole green crypto mining. Hopefully this gets out to the public so then people can see that this is really, really good for the economy now that we're using renewable energy and stuff. Shout out to Argo for doing that. And also why Bitcoin entrepreneurs are flocking to rural Texas. Let's read about that. So over here, you can see in the middle of rural Texas, a cryptocurrency mine is currently under construction. Hundreds of machines more powerful than the average computer will soon be housed in this 320-acre mining facility in Dickens County, where they will work day and night to solve a complex series of algorithms. If successful, the reward will be newly minted Bitcoin, currently worth about 44K each. So as you can see, they're going to be building a lot of machines and a lot of Bitcoins are going to be made. So anyways, really good news there. And as we can see over here, miners have since been scoring the globe for places where electricity is cheap, being one of those as Texas, So they're seeing Texas as a cheap way to, up their Bitcoins and stuff. And also Elon Musk is now stationed out in Texas too. Remember, a lot of people are going to Texas right now. Texas is becoming one of the top states, no state taxes, all that good stuff. But anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice. But if you do like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe and check out the link in the description for free stock with the Robinhood and Webull. And I'll be back with another video. Peace.